Topic 1. Kraft Heinz is undergoing a major restructuring by splitting into two separate companies, signaling a strategic shift to enhance focus and operational efficiency. Kraft Heinz, established as one of the world's largest food companies after its merger in 2015, has announced plans to split into two independent companies. This move aims to maximize the potential of its brands and create long-term shareholder value, allowing each company to allocate resources more effectively. One company will focus on sauces, spreads, and condiments, like Heinz ketchup and Philadelphia cream cheese, while the other will concentrate on North American grocery items such as Oscar Mayer and Kraft Singles. The split is expected to be completed in the second half of 2026 and is seen as a strategic response to changing consumer preferences for healthier food and high raw material costs. The merger, led by Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway and 3G Capital, was initially well received, but faced challenges due to declining sales and brand value. Topic 2. Suntory's chief resigns amid a drug investigation, indicating potential legal and ethical challenges within the company. On September 2, 2025, Takeshi Niinami, the CEO of Japan's major beverage manufacturer Suntory, resigned amid an investigation for illegal drug possession. Nobuhiro Tori, the president of Suntory Holdings, and Vice President Kenji Yamada announced Niinami's resignation at a press conference, avoiding specifics about the type of drugs involved as the investigation is ongoing. Niinami, who had been CEO since 2014 and was respected in the industry, stepped down due to governance issues within the company. In Japan, it is customary for individuals who bring disgrace to their organization to resign, reflecting cultural elements of accountability and shame. Yamada stated that Niinami was deemed unsuitable to continue in his role, regardless of the investigation's outcome. Following the announcement, Suntory's stock rose by 2.9%. Topic 3. Nestlé faces leadership changes following misconduct investigations, reflecting corporate accountability and governance challenges. Nestlé is experiencing leadership changes in the wake of misconduct investigations, highlighting issues of corporate accountability and governance within the company. Topic 4. Gold prices reach new highs amid expectations of a U.S. interest rate cut, reflecting economic uncertainty. Gold prices have surged past $3,500 per ounce, reaching an all-time high. This increase is attributed to expectations of a U.S. Federal Reserve interest rate cut in September and a weakening dollar, enhancing gold's appeal. Gold has risen over 30% this year, driven by concerns about interest rate cuts and the Fed's independence impacting the dollar. President Trump has criticized the Fed and Jerome Powell, calling for rate cuts. Traditionally, gold performs well in low-interest environments, and demand for it as a safe asset has increased due to central bank purchases and dollar weakness. Prices could exceed $3,600 by the end of the year, with investors closely watching U.S. non-farm payroll data to gauge the scale of potential rate cuts. Topic 5. Trump administration faces legal challenges related to tariffs and immigration policies, impacting California's labor force. The Trump administration is facing legal challenges regarding tariffs and immigration policies, which are affecting California's labor force. President Trump has threatened tariffs on imported pharmaceuticals to boost domestic production, prompting companies like Amgen to increase investments in the U.S. Simultaneously, Trump's immigration policies could severely impact California's key industries, including agriculture, construction, and hospitality, which rely heavily on immigrant labor, many of whom are undocumented. These policy changes could result in billions of dollars in losses for California's economy. A court ruling found that Trump's military deployment violated the Posse Comitatus Act, hindering the enforcement of his immigration policies.